Yo, so fair warning here, I'm gonna be dick riding the fuck out of Monkey D. Garp for like 5 minutes, so buckle in your seatbelt and get ready for the cock riding of a lifetime. So obviously this video is about chapter 1080 of One Piece, and I'm not gonna lie, out of all the little side storylines happening outside of Egghead, the Garp versus Blackbeard shit is most definitely my favorite. It's like a mini Marineford, but roles reversed. How could you not love that shit? Now that opinion may be unpopular because of all the Shanks Elbaf shit and all the Shanks groupies hyping him up, but after what he did to Kid, I'm a certified Shanks hater. He's not all that. Fuck him. I bet I could beat Shanks' ass in a fair 1v1. Yeah, he's like 6'6" and handsome, jacked, strong, polite. Probably has a big... Oh, I'm sorry, I got a little bit off topic there. It's still, fuck Shanks. But before we dive into everything, right now as I'm recording this, chapter 1080 is not dropped yet, so I'm kind of talking out of my ass, but I've seen the leaks. So I had to rush to my computer and talk some shit real quick, you know, like, in the moment. So I'll see you when the actual chapter drops so I can talk my shit and back it up.
The next day.
Alright, ladies and gentlemen, well, shit, let's face it, it's a sausage party up in here. Let's not lie to ourselves now. But the chapter is dropped and I could not be happier. But let's just jump into things here. I really love how Sword is being introduced. It's almost like another revolutionary army or a whole separate organization or side that we know nothing about. I love that shit. But I'm gonna be honest here, fuck Kobe. I used to like Kobe back in like Water 7 when he didn't have a bunch of cockriders and shit, but Kobe's complete dog shit. He's just not good. Yet everyone is praising him. It's just not deserved. Nami could fucking destroy Kobe right now. And I don't even think that's a crazy thing to say. Now, I do think Kobe will eventually be like Admiral level, but I don't see that happening without another time skip or some kind of crazy ass pull. And I'm not sure if this is a hot take or not, but I think Blackbeard is already the best villain in One Piece. Yeah, I know he's been hyped up as one of the final villains since the beginning of time, but even now, I'm not really sure what it is. I just really like him. He just doesn't seem to give a fuck about anything. Now, obviously, that doesn't make him any better than any other villain in One Piece, but I seriously think Blackbeard is going to have a good backstory. At bare minimum, it will be better than Kaido's near non-existent one. But enough about Blackbeard. After Blackbeard blabbered on about how he's going to be king of the world and shit, we see a lot of new Sword members introduced. And I just cannot stop thinking about how similar it is to the Revolutionaries intro I think back in the Reverie arc. I also almost thought this motherfucker was Corazon for a second, and I'd be lying if I said I didn't excrete a little bit of ejaculate in my trousers. But after all the Sword introductions, we finally get what we've all been waiting for, at least what I've been waiting for. Garp fucking flings his ship into the sky, laughing like he's in Gear 5 or some shit. He jumps off the little fucking dog on the end of his ship and hits the island with a fucking galaxy impact. Now, if that isn't fucking one of the best move names I've ever heard in my life, I don't know what is. Garp is officially part of my favorite characters list. I gotta come up with a fucking name for that ragtag group of misfits. So far, we got Garp, Usopp, Kid, Buggy, and Robin. I think we all know why Robin's in there. That's our little fucking squad. But anyways, Garp to me is just a better version of Luffy. To me, Luffy is just really fucking dumb to the point that it's a detriment. Obviously, that's just a anime main character trait, but it still annoys the fuck out of me regardless. But I do love the similarities between Garp and Luffy and the moves that they do. I've seen on Twitter of that one punch panel that Garp did and him laughing and shit with Gear 5. I don't know. I really love that shit, and I wish that they showed more of that. The more that they show Garp. Finally, Garp can shut everyone up about how he doesn't have Conqueror's Haki and shit. Actually, people still question it for some reason. How on earth would Garp be a rival to Roger without Conqueror's Haki and a Devil Fruit with his bare hands? The fuck is he gonna do, strangle him? But after seeing Garp go so nuts, I cannot help but think about how strong Dragon is. Dragon had to have gotten some kind of training from Garp, and Garp is clearly a fucking hockey god. I honestly cannot wait to see Garp versus Blackbeard. If it's a fair 1v1 and Blackbeard doesn't pull some bullshit like he did with Whitebeard, I could see Garp winning, just purely because of the horrible matchup it is for Blackbeard. Garp is everything that Blackbeard cannot counter. Alright, I think I'm done dick riding Garp for the time being. Just know if Garp dies, it's to the plot. It wasn't fair. Bullshit. But yeah, that's about it. Next week, I believe there is a break, so I don't know what the fuck my next video is going to be about. Actually, I think the leaks might drop early, so if you guys are down for videos about leaks, I could do that. But if not, that's fine. I could see a lot of people getting pissed at me for that. I also am considering making videos about what I think of other series, or reading or watching Bleach, for example, and making videos about it. Oh my god, and I almost forgot to put this in the video, but what the fuck is this guy's fruit? I will be beyond belated if they added a glue fruit or some shit. We need a glue man in One Piece. But yeah, bye.